You know, many Cuyahoga County teachers are getting their first COVID vaccines today. It is one of the big steps to get students back in the classroom after many have spent nearly a year learning from home.
And it's all happening around the area, and districts are starting to set return dates. In Akron, kindergarten through second graders have the option to go back March 15th. Everyone else could go back on March 22nd.
That is, by the way, the same date kindergarten through 8th grade students in the Constellation schools can return if they want. But parents and kids in Cleveland still in limbo. In this News 5 original, Kevin Berry tries to find out why the district hasn't set a return date.
Since the first COVID cases came to Ohio almost a year ago, Natasha Lovelace's 17-year-old Cleveland Metropolitan School District student has been learning from home.
I'm rooting for the kids to go back to school.
And Natasha says the feeling is mutual between her and her daughter. She misses running track, seeing friends, but also schoolwork is just a little harder, even with the best remote learning plan.
With my 7 and 6-year-old, I can help with addition and subtraction. With my teenager, I cannot help with trigonometry. So
most school districts are offering some form of in-person or hybrid learning option. Only a handful of school districts haven't so far. Those include the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Akron Schools, and Constellation Schools. They've all been remote for almost a year now. But then just this week, Akron Schools and Constellation announced that they would be offering some kind of hybrid option starting in mid-March. CMSD is still holding out on announcing a date.
We will continue to look at the public health data, which is improving in Cuyahoga County. That's exciting news. I also want to see how this process works this week to make sure we're on track for vaccines.
CMSD CEO Eric Gordon says Governor DeWine's plan to restart in-person instruction by March 1st is a little tight, especially since his staff's second COVID vaccine doses will only be given in March. The district tells me they expect to fill parents in on the potential for some kind of in-person or hybrid learning option in the next few days or weeks.
But I do plan, after seeing how this process works this week, hopefully it'll work as well as we expect it to, that will give me enough information to provide a community update.
Gordon told the Cleveland City Council that family survey data says about half of the district's population wants to remain in remote learning. The other half, like Natasha and her daughter, are ready to head back to their school buildings.
let me tell you, if they told me that she could go back to school next Monday, she would be dropped off at school early and ready.
In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.